Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you are had a great day, or having a great evening. So, we are doing an LA Colors eye look tonight, and we are going to do a liner, and we are going to do this new palette that I bought. This LA Colors palette. I don't think I've ever had an LA Colors palette. I've had singles that I bought, but I have not had a palette. So, they have these on their website, and I bought this at Family Dollar. And I just really like the shimmer. I just think they're really, really pretty. So, that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to swatch for you. There are several palettes like this. Not these colors, obviously. But I really like this, so this is what I did. Alright, so I'm swatching from the lightest on the end all the way to the gold right here. So, here I go. So, I just liked this palette the second I saw it, and I decided I would do an eye look. And, you know, I kind of moved away from LA Colors a little bit, the cosmetics. But then I thought, well, you know, let's just do this. So, all right. So these are the swatches, right? And these colors are really vibrant. And the one thing I noticed immediately, oh, I apologize, is there is no fallout at all from the palette. All right, there's absolutely no powder fallout. See that? So that's really good. And the way they swatch, um, I mean, there's no powder fall, nothing. And the colors are really vibrant and pretty, in my opinion. So I think that's really good. All right, then I also have a liner. I don't usually go for pencil liners, but I bought this one not too long ago, and I did a review on it. This does have to be sharpened. So if you need to um, get a sharpener, they're really inexpensive at Family Dollar. I bought the one I bought for I think $1. It's pretty good. So um, so, but the claim with this is it's long wearing and easy to sharpen, and I have to say it really is long wearing and easy to sharpen. So, um, I think for a pencil, it's a good liner. So, and it does last a long time. So, I'm going to be using this liner. I do not have a mascara from LA Colors, so we'll just have to use what I have. So we're going to do that, and I do not have an eye primer from LA Colors, so we will be using Milani. So Milani sets in 30 seconds. So that is what we're going to be doing for this eye color. All right, so first I'm applying a Milani eye primer. And the thing I like about this primer is the applicator. the applicator is just really, really easy to use, and I really, really like that. So, what I do is I put just a little bit on my finger and rub that between my other finger. So equal amounts go on both of my eyes. It works out really well. So, and then I apply Milani to my lower lid on both sides. That's what I do. Alright, so I'm going to put my black liner on in just a second, and then I will apply my color. I really thought this eye color was pretty when I bought it, and I have not changed my mind. Alright, now that sets in 30 seconds. So I'm going to go get my my eye brush, my shadow brush, to apply. Alright, so I have my shadow brush, and I'm going to apply my liner. So I'll show you what this looks like. Again, it does need to be sharpened, but I mean, it's not hard to sharpen at all. Hey, you. Hello. Yeah? What are you doing? I have dogs, and they like to come in and see me. Alright, so this is the gel liner. Alright. And sharpening is really, really easy to do. In fact, I think I need to do that right now before I apply. So let me go ahead and do that. So, all right. So I hope everyone is having a great evening, that they had a great day, and it's been an interesting day, I do have to say. I started doing some stuff, and had to redo that, and some days, but it's good because I just I just fix it. That's all. It just gets fixed. All right. So it is November already. Pretty soon December and the new year. All right. So my liner is on. This is what it looks like. And I included flash so you could see it better. Okay. All right. Oh, and this is my Face Sans foundation, so you know what it looks like. All right. Now I'm going in to do my look. So, this is what I'm doing. I've already got my primer on. All right. I'm going to be using the lightest here, inner corner, very inner corner. And then I'm going to use the red in the middle. I apologize. The red in the middle. And then I'm going to be using the gold on the outside, all right? That is what I'm doing. So, and then I will show you what that looks like. So, I hope everyone's Halloween was a great one. We stayed home. me and my family, and we watched um, Home Alone. Home Alone. I think just the second one. I already watched the first one, and we watched the second one. And then after we watched Home Alone 2, we watched a Disney cartoon. I don't remember the name of it now. A really cute one about um, a fish that wants to be that is told not to go to the surface of the water, but goes anyway, and um, meets up with another fish that is turned into a human, and stays and hangs out with him, and then he starts to turn into human, and um, it was a really cute movie, although I did not get to finish the movie. It was really, really late. So I'm going to have to finish it so I know how it ends. So that's what my evening looked like last night. So, and we ate candy upon candy, and we still have candy. So that was really, we had a good time eating candy and watching movies, and so that's what we did last night. So, and now it is November. I mean, November just came on in, and here it is. So, boy, December's coming, and Christmas for those of you that celebrate, and I mean, just lots of stuff. So pretty soon, for those that celebrate, trees will be up. So that'll be a fun time. It's going to be really fun. All right, so now I guess I'll just go ahead and do red. I'm going to put red under my lower lashes to match the red in the middle. And I have to even this out on the other side. So I hope that your evening was really great. You had a good time. Usually I put an opposing color down on my lower lash line, like a color that I haven't used at all on my lower lid, but today I'm not doing that, so I'm just staying with the colors that I'm using. So, all right, so I put gold on the outside. These colors are really, really rich. They're really, really rich, and there's no color fallout with the palette at all, which I really like. Oh, and something else, I overlap when I apply my colors. I overlap them, and there is no fallout on my face. So I've been using these colors, I'm going to reline for just a moment because I really want my black sharp here. There is, with a lot of colors, there's um, fallout, there's powder fallout, and there is none. And I mean none with these colors. So I always consider that a benefit if there is no color fallout, if there's no powder, fallout at all. I consider it a benefit because, you don't have to. I just use a brush to just gently brush away. But if there isn't any, in my opinion, that's a good palette when there isn't any. So, all right. Now, this liner though, one side, it stayed, when I reviewed it, the black stayed really well. And now it's breaking up in the middle. I don't like that. First time I used it, it stayed very well. And I give it a good review. And now, in the middle of my eye, it's breaking up. And on the other part of my waterline, it's doing the same. So, that's annoying. Alright. So, I'm going to show you this. But I stand by what I said about these colors. There is absolutely no powder on my face. None. So that's a good palette. It is a very good palette in my opinion. When there isn't any powder fallout. All right, here we go. So, this is what my eye looks like. And I used the, okay, this is my no makeup, just liner. Okay. Then, this is, with my makeup on, I first applied. All right. And then this is flash. All right, so you can see it. Okay. And this is my shut. So not only is there no fallout, the colors are really, really, they're a heavy color, I guess, word I'm looking for. The colors are heavy. They're not light in application at all. Some colors, I don't know if I want to use the word fly away, that's not it, but I guess along with the fallout, these are not like that. They apply heavy. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Well, let me put this up against another palette I have just quickly, and I'll show you what I mean. Looking for, not looking for, but I'm getting a palette that I use. Some of them that do have fallout. All right. Let me take a look at this one for a moment and see. This may have some fallout. Okay, so if it's, not a bunch, but see in there, maybe I can, there we go. There's a little bit of powder in the, where some have an applicator. See that? And there's just a little bit of powder in there. Not a lot, but some places or some liners really do have powder fall out. Let me see if I can show you this in a better way. Like at the end of the, at the end of the, see that? There's powder at the very end, see at the end? Okay? If there's powder, where the applicator would be, and it's, you can see that is fallout. And if you go to put it on and there's fallout on your face, like some have powder buildup, like, no, that did, yeah, it did a little bit. Okay, so you see, this one right here where my finger is, yeah, it did, there was powder buildup when I moved it to swatch. See that powder buildup right on the top? It's not a lot, but it is there. There's a powder buildup to swatch. I'm going to swatch again just a little bit so you can see. There we go. Okay, there's more. That powder buildup. See that? Okay, that comes out, and then it gets in this little area of the palette. All right, and then what it does is when you go to apply on your face, it falls down on your face. When you go to apply on your eye, it falls on your face, and you have to clean it up after. Yeah. Well, this palette has none of that. All right, it doesn't have any powder. There's no powder in the air. There's no powder in the palette at all. None. It's a really, oh, this is CoverGirl, the Roses palette. All right. And this does have powder fallout. There is, I'm going to swatch one of the shimmers. I had a shimmer that let me see here. Okay, and it's doing it with the shimmers as well. Okay, so let me see here. I can see it with the matte better, but there's still fallout. And like if you have to take a clean brush, and clean out this area right here, right there, if you have to take a brush to clean that out, that's powder fallout. All right, that gets on your face. Okay, and the matte right there that I just swatched has got powder buildup. As I took my finger and I, you know, swatched a swatch on my finger, it it there was a bunch of powder buildup in the eye color. That is powder buildup. So this palette, getting back to this palette now, this palette has no fallout, none. Now I'm going to re-swatch because I want to show you this palette again. All right, so, okay, so there was a little bit, if you can see it. I mean, you might not be able to see that little teeny tiny amount, right? Let's see, right on the corner, right there, right, no, further, this way, right there, see that little tiny bit? Yeah, that did that just now. It's not even much. And I mean, it didn't even go down into um the pan. All right, so I'm re-swatching, and I mean, the eye color is staying where it is. Literally, it's staying where it is. So these are the swatches again, so you see them. All right. Here, there we go, better. Turning my fingers so you can see them very well. This is the lightest. Okay, then the one next to that one, and then this one, and then I have one more, and it is the gold. Yeah, and then the gold, which I will go ahead and swatch now on my thumb. I apologize for the way it looks, but it's kind of big, but there we go. That's the gold. There we go, that's the gold. So, I think, in my opinion, this is a good palette. Now, it does say eyeshadow. So, I have pigments, not shadow, but eye pigments. And, you know, but this says eyeshadow, but I mean, I think this is good eyeshadow. I do. So, that's what this palette looks like. And this palette is this is LA Color Shimmer Eye Palette. And the palette is Beam Me Up. That's what the palette name is Beam Me Up. Right there. All right, I think, except for mascara. So just a minute while I get my mascara, and I'll put that on, and then we will call this a wrap. So just a moment, let me get my mascara, and we'll wrap this thing up. So, so in my opinion, just from, first use today, I think this is a good palette. I do. All right. All right. So I had to wipe off my fingers because I didn't want to get shadow all over everything. So I'm going to get my mascara, and then we will continue. All right. So. All right, everyone. My mascara is Benefit They're Real. Okay. Benefit They're Real. I have a little mini, which I really like. And I'm going to put my mascara on. And then we are going to wrap this up. All right. I'm sure most of you know what, powder fallout is, but not everybody, so. I personally don't really like powder fallout, Now, if you don't have your foundation on when you're doing your, eye color, then that's all right because, you can just um, take a wipe if you want and, remove it. But, if you have your foundation on, then you have to take a brush and gently remove the eyeshadow from your face. And, that's just not, yeah, you can do it, but better if there isn't any fallout at all. Better if it's just, shadow to brush to eye to applied to, everything looks good and you are good to go. So, all right. This photo, and this is done. And in my opinion, I'm not very happy with the eyeliner I used, because the last time I used it, it did well, and this time not at all. So I'm not happy with that. But the shadow gets several thumbs up for me. All right, because the liner on the other side is breaking up. I don't like that one. All right, so I'm just going to leave this on flash so you can see it really well. And this is what I'm showing you what the liner did. So, if you want to try it, you do that. And if you don't want to try it, understandable. It was only a couple of dollars, but still, a couple of dollars is still a couple of dollars. All right. So you can see that my liner is breaking up on my lower waterline. I don't like that. It didn't do that before when I reviewed it. All right, so this is my color. Looks good. I like it. All right, everyone. That is all for this video. Have a great evening. Thank you for being my subs, and incoming subs, welcome. And lurkers, you want to sub, you want to. So, everyone, have a great evening. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you in my next post, my next video. All right, everyone. Have a good one.